you guys can't see me right now, and that's okay. However, it is 3:30 in the morning, and for the life of me, I just cannot sleep. Whether that, I don't know, lately my sleep-wake cycle, obviously, I know I work 2 jobs, so I know, what that entails. But before I was able to sleep, like, it didn't matter. If I was off of night shift, I was able to sleep through the night. And now I'm getting to be, I don't know, real insomniac. I will fall asleep and wake up sometime like around 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I would just be up from there. Like, no matter how hard I try, I would just be up. And, I just spent the the morning. Spent the morning, and, I was just talking to the Lord, getting some stuff off my chest, because I know I do a lot. I know I listen, sometimes I don't listen, and what's for me is going to be for me. And, I had like a good release session. I usually do that if my mind just goes 100 miles per hour of why I can't sleep. You start thinking about random things. But even though it's 3:30 in the morning, I'm honestly about to go to the gym, because I feel like, I need a physical release of some sort. And I haven't been to the gym, and as you guys know, Q2 is all about physical fitness. So if 3 a.m. is when I get it in, 3 a.m. is when I get it in. So I'm about to just get up and go to the gym. First of all, how do y'all even take pre-workout like that? Because I'm over here dying. What's today? Today is Monday. I go into work tonight. I work tonight, and then Wednesday, Thursday, then I'm off for the weekend. And I'm going to do something this weekend. I feel like I need to get out the house. And that's probably because it's like 70, 80, 90 degree weather that we're having this week, next week, and a little bit of rain, and outside is giving. I'm ready to be outside. I got to be outside while I can, because when we in school, we get locked in, and then I'm going to be locked in, but I'm going to be outside too. But anyway, I just left work, corporate baddie job. I left while I'm working remotely, because I'm doing everything that I need to do. And I'm going to get a facial. I'm going to go home. I'm going to sleep. Oh, I probably need to pick up groceries. So I'm going to see what I can add to the cart for pickup. Or I'm probably, if I go into the store, it's probably going to be real fast to grab something. And then I'm going to go to sleep. And we commence 1 to 3. Okay? I feel like I got a lot to do. I feel good. I don't know. Maybe it's the vitamin D. Like, the sun been sunning, but like, I'm telling you, once it hit 80 degrees, I'm outside. The baddie is outside. Okay? And I'm getting back in the gym too. My goal is to be some sort of slim thick, okay? School is not going to take away from my poundage. It's not going to add to it, all right? We're going to become slim thick, all right? I just need to shrink in this waist, because y'all know I'm top heavy. The girls who know. So I need to work on these legs and this ass. I'm trying to get, I don't got a cake, but I'm trying to get like a muffin or something. You feel me? Give me a little cupcake, a little muffin. Some cornbread. Nah, not no cornbread, because them cornbread fed girls, ooh, Lord have mercy. And let me go get this facial. I'll be back. Y'all, I've been up since 3 a.m. like I told you, 3 a.m. has been like my new sleep wake cycle. Like that is my early morning rise. The gym wasn't open, so I decided I was going to complete my chemistry homework, which I did. I'm just gonna take a quiz, do my lab, start a discussion post for an answer. I'm trying to knock all this out today. So I have nothing else to do. I do have all my packages came in, so I could show you what I got from the Sephora sale, things that I bought from Ulta. What else did I find? I think random things that I got on Amazon that are worth mentioning, and of course, what I'm gonna be using for the bridge program. The Saunders book, of course, y'all already know, hands down. I promote that book as if they were paying me. But yeah, what am I doing now? I'm also watching the new Good Times, and I'm only on episode 1, and I'm not a fan. I'm trying to be very open-minded towards it, but like I watched the original Good Times, like, so I didn't expect it to be like mirror about what's going on, but just watching what they did with it in 2024, it just makes me like, I can understand why what's her name, Thelma, Bernadette was like, it's not progressive, like, it's far from it, and it's not, it's one of those shows that's just watch episode 1 and you'll know what I'm talking about. But like, I'm trying to give it a chance, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not feeling it. But the next thing that I'm gonna watch is Baby Reindeer. I like psychological thrillers. That's my thing. I love to read them, I love to watch them. And it's a limited series, so 30 minutes per episode, and that's perfect. I love things like that. So I'm going to finish knocking out some chemistry, and then it is 6:37 a.m. The sun is coming up, so I'm gonna give myself to about 7:30. So in about an hour, we'll see how much progress we have, and I should be on the floor to show you guys what I got from Sephora, what I got from Ulta, Amazon, and other places. So I'll be right back. All right, as promised, there's a bunch of boxes around me, so I'm just gonna try to be as quick as possible. So I got Ulta, Sephora, some Amazon items, and yeah. So from Sephora, I picked up the Moroccan oil line, so I got the shampoo and the conditioner. I got the anti-frizz spray. I got the oil and the heat protectant. So that's Sephora. Sephora also gave me, because I got the points. Sephora's point system is trash. If nobody else gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. Sephora's point system is trash. Ulta over Sephora any day, but Sephora's point system is trash. But since they were asking, they gave me for the points, they gave me a portable portable blender, and this is what it looks like. I personally thought, I had opened it because I thought it was gonna be like, the pop the lid and I can drink from it. I probably can, but like, not really. I don't know. I guess beggars can't be choosers. But I got a portable blender from Sephora, so yay. I also picked up Edam. So this is their dark spot serum. I already had this. I'm probably down to the last few drops, but this has been an improvement on my skin, especially, you guys know, Q1 skincare journey. I'm still emphasizing my skincare journey, how it's not on the back burner, but it's no longer like the main priority. So basically, I have built it up to where this is real life now. Like, like, it's my money now will focus on my physique, gym, meal prepping. So this is, it should be a no spend month. It really should. Q2, I shouldn't be outside of doing my monthly facials. Q2 should really be winding down for the spending, but we gonna see. But yeah, this, I feel like in the 30 days that I had it, it did make a difference. So I read up on it, and then I want to try this is their moisturizer. And then I bought their toner, the cashmere peel. Excuse me. I also brought, I thought I put this. I also thought I put this in my saves. I apparently didn't. But this is Pharmacy's Dark Spot Toner. Let's see. This is PHA. This is AHA. Yeah. I'm not going to combine these. I'm just going to use one until it runs out, and then I'll start the other. Just based off the chemicals, I don't need any craziness happening to my face while I'm trying to get it under control. So that's Sephora. Quickly from Ulta, they had the Burberry. You can't even see it, but it says Burberry. So they had the Burberry set. This came free with purchase of, I don't even know, it was a minimum purchase. I want to say like $50 or something like that. I don't even think it was that. It was like while supplies last here. So they gave you the pouch. In the pouch, you got a mini, you got the Burberry her, and then Goddess. You know, I have to re-up on my big Goddess. Goddess was that girl. It's not even was. Goddess is that girl too. But I have to re-up on the big Goddess. But love it. Love it. And that's why Ulta will always be that girl, because who is giving you a whole sample set plus a pouch, like free with a purchase while supplies last? Not Sephora. You gotta fight with. This is what the hell I got from Sephora, and I got points with Sephora. Like I'm a Rogue, with a VIP Rogue member all the way up until 2025. So I spent over $1,000 in Sephora, and they gonna give me a blender. I got, I think, $200 in points, but I'm still getting stuff for free. That's why Ulta gonna always be that girl. And I would have this debate with anybody. It's 87 degrees out here. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. Don't get me wrong. But, like, it also is giving boom, boom, clap vibes. And I'm telling you, Legacy needs to be washed and detailed and cared for. So I feel like being real bougie. And my hands are broken. You do it. Meaning, like, I'm about to call a whole mobile detailer and be like, yo, come on. Now, y'all probably like, Vanessa, just go to the car wash. I would. However, let me tell you, y'all know once it get hot, all these dudes with their cars, okay, gonna be hogging up the vacuums. They gonna take all the towels. They gonna take everything. That line gonna be long as hell. And it's not even to wash your car that's taking long, because the people, you know, people want the vacuums. I want to vacuum out my car too. They're out here wiping down their car, wiping down the trunks, Windexing everything. And don't get me wrong, that's what you're supposed to do in a car wash. But when you know it's a hot ass day and it's 80 something degrees, and it's not the first 80 something degree day. It's always on the first 80 something degree day. They be packed in there. But for some odd reason, like, it happens on, it's like every single day. They will wash their cars you will see the same person run through that car wash every single day. And it's like other people want to wash their cars too. I want to detail my car too. But you've been detailing your car for 2 to 3 hours up in here. Go home and do that. Why are you here and doing that? Go home and do that. If you're going to take that long. And then it be killing me because these car washers know they be doing that. To the point where they give them time limits. Do they honor the time limits? Hell no. But why? Because why is the car wash line looking like a Chick-fil-A line? All that to say, somebody could come here and they could do it. They could mobile detail my car in the comfort of my own home, I ain't got to go nowhere. All I'm gonna do is roll Legacy out of the driveway. I'm be like, here we are, and then I'm going to go back inside. I'm gonna unlock everything. Everything's gonna remain unlocked. You ain't getting my key though. It's gonna remain unlocked, and we good. Now you're probably like, well, why don't you do that? My hands are broken. At a point in time, I wouldn't argue with you because I was just that girl. I'm not against washing my own car, cleaning up my rims. I am not against that. However, in this era, with all the shit I got going on, somebody else gonna do it. Somebody else gonna do it, not me. Somebody else is gonna do it because I'm a princess. It's 2:30. Oh my God, my face. I'm sorry. I should know this by now. It gets darker before it gets lighter, but I'm just like. But anyway, it's 2:30. I'm not on my way. You know what? On my way is a state of being. Okay. I should be getting up to get ready for this bridge program orientation. I'm going to. I just got off. And then I went to corporate baddie job for a few hours. Then I sped back home. Took the longest shower. And I'm in bed. And I've been in bed, and I love that for me. But I got to get up because we got to go to this bridge orientation. I'm just finding the strength. I'm in the state of being. So the next time y'all should see me, I should be in the car. I'm going. I'm getting up. Hey. So I haven't spoken to you guys since orientation night, for good reason, and it was overwhelming. Okay, so let's talk about it. Orientation itself wasn't overwhelming. I was fighting for my life because at some point I got tired and I was like, I need to take a nap. But I think that was due to my overzealous anxiety. So it was overwhelming because as soon as I hit that parking lot, it was like a flood of emotions that came back. It was the anxiety from nursing school. Like, I was just here last year. The last time I was in this building, I was taking my final. And I didn't know if I passed the final, and I was just all over the place. And even though I probably needed, I could have failed the final and still passed, the amount of anxiety that nursing school literally instills in you is so crazy. So to come back to that place and see it, and just be there, the amount of emotions that happened at one time in that parking lot was crazy. And that was only for orientation. I didn't even start class yet, so imagine. But that's how we started orientation. Now, orientation itself wasn't bad. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. That's what we're going to be doing. This is your schedule. How are you guys feeling? Are you happy to be back? I remember you guys. Some of you are new faces, the whole nine. And again, overwhelming because I already know it's hit the ground running. Nursing school is really a fight for your life. And I promise you, all my classmates were looking at each other and was like, yo, we really did this shit again. That's crazy. But it's not to scare you guys from, bridging or going to nursing school. These are real feelings that go through your head. They're going to go through your head. Now, if you let the thoughts win, then that's another conversation. But these are real feelings, and it's okay to feel like that. We all felt like that. We all had the same exact sentiments. But you know what? We're going and we're gonna do it. So I got my schedule. Looking at the schedule, I even got more overwhelmed because nursing school, and the nursing school schedule is just crazy. For the most part, I will be in class Mondays, and I will take my test on Wednesdays. So twice a week I'll be in person, which is perfectly fine. We do have some one-off on-site clinicals, so we don't actually go to the hospital. We'll just be at the school, which is fine. We actually start our clinical rotation, I think, in June, so we have some time, and it's going to be like once a week versus last year where it was like almost 2 days a week or something to that effect, and it was crazy. But it's manageable. Now, the amount of classwork, again, nursing school is not memorization, and the workload is crazy, so that calendar looked crazy. It looked crazy as hell. But I took it with a grain of salt because I'm like, it looks crazy, but it's probably not crazy. It's probably not crazy. It's probably something chill that it's okay. So I'm not going to say I'm finished panicking with looking at the calendar, but I'm almost finished panicking. With that being said, looking at that schedule, so school full-time, corporate baddie, job full-time, and nurse bae full-time. I did edit what I'm going to do. So I had to reread my contract because, as you guys know, I had signed on with a partnering hospital that works with my school, and I'm under contract. So I had to advocate for myself because I read that contract. I highlighted everything. I put like quid pro quo things in there. I'm like, any way to edit this contract to where I don't need to be here full time. I can't do this full time. Like, I'm not about to be in this hospital 3 nights a week, and then on top of that be, I might be in clinical orientation here again. Like, and clinicals is free. Like, I'm not shading clinicals that is free. I'm just like, I'm already here 3 days and you want me. Something got to give. Something has to give. So what gave was I negotiated my contract. I can't talk today. My contract successfully, and I am part-time with no time added and no time taken away. So I love that for me. So your girl is a part-time. I'm a part-time princess. And I start that towards the end of the month around the time I start class, which is another good thing. So there's that, because there's a lot of people at my job who I think we're just tired. Like, as a collective, I think it's everybody. Like, the people are tired. Everything is expensive, and you know what? You're not paying me to live. Like, literally, why am I working all these hours for overtime just to make some ends meet? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be like that. And I, like, we fought in school for this degree. We have this degree, and y'all are still over here talking about nurses' pay is trash in some states. And honestly, I don't care who gets mad, but I really think, like, it doesn't matter the standard or what state you're in. I really think RNs should get paid starting, graduate or not. Your starting salary should at least be $50 an hour. You can advocate that to go up by your certifications, whatever else you do. You can advocate that all the way up the chain, and that's fine. But your starting pay should be $50. I think LPN should be $30. I really think there's a disconnect, and management, and it's so funny because like management wants to, come on guys, like they're not allowing people to go part-time. I want to tell you how to fight to go part-time. I was ready to fight because I watched my coworkers like literally request to go part-time and be told no. Literally, no, you can't go part-time. Well, not right now, or you're on the list. Your number, blah blah blah, on the list. Like, to the point where like the overhead manager literally said out loud, like, if one person asks to go part-time PRN or puts in their 2 weeks, I'm going to freaking scream. Well, let's address the problem. You don't see, you're not even trying to figure out what the problem is. Like, we can tell you what the problem is. Like, and then on top of that, the nurse shortage quote unquote, it is not a shortage. You don't pay us. Like, that's the problem, to the point where people are using, they're either leaving nursing, they're leaving bedside, specifically bedside, to do other things that'll pay them more, where they do less, or they get paid more. They, with the pay and the responsibility is equivalent, and they love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like management forgets, and these are nurses, and it's like they forget, because their pay grade is, they're at management level now. Like, you know, they're making the money that we would have loved to make. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they're not understanding what 2 and 2 is. Like, you know, like, they made the money before shit got crazy, so they're still living comfortably and forgetting that there's people starting out with less pay. And they had the nerve to, they decrease the bonus rate for overtime, so people stop working overtime, because no. And then they decreased, they started, it hasn't happened to me, but it has happened to 2 people that I know so far. They decreased their salary. I was like, do you owe? Like, are they taking out back tax? What do you mean? They decreased their salary. And I was like, you know what? If you don't get a damn lawyer involved, like, please, this is why I urge people, look, if you're going to sign contracts, I'm not talking about travel nursing contracts. I'm talking about contracts in general, where these hospitals want you, like, show your loyalty, stay here for 2 years, blah, 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 blah. All that's good and fine. However, comma, read your contract. Read these stipulations, because literally certain people now to tell them, like, they're telling you no, when if you advocated, you could get it. She just doesn't want to give it to you, because that requires her to hire more people, or, you know, and they're doing their budget. Travel contracts are shit, because the travelers that we have, they're like, yeah, we're looking for other contracts, and this was the decent one, but contracts are generally shitty right now. Like, the people are not happy. I don't know. Money makes us happy, honey. Like, you're not paying us money, so we're not staying. We're not doing this overtime. It don't matter how much time you put in the group. Hey, call charge. There's a if you work tonight, it's hourly pay plus a $50 bonus. And like, no one's jumping. We don't care. Like, I promise you, we do not care. We tired, boss. Like, but anyway, I went down to part-time. So there's that. What else so we start school. I'm down to part-time at nurse aide job. Corporate baddie is still alive, still well, still holding it down. That's why we love her, and she will always stay. Okay. Y'all always ask me if I'm gonna do the full blown transition, and the answer as of right now is no. Even my coworkers, like, when they found out that I work 2 jobs and like the second one has nothing to do with nursing, they're like, well, when are you gonna quit? Like, what are you gonna do? Y'all don't pay me enough to quit. There's no reason why I need to slave like a dog to do overtime, to pick up, to kind of make what I make. Like, I work too damn hard, you know. Anyway, so I'm not about to, you know, do all of that. Like, I'm not about to do triple the amount of work for less pay to equate to the pay that I'm already getting with where I'm at. Like, you know, so there's that. So like I said, being in the ER, that is not my, like, I love it here, but like, I'm not gonna stay there. Like, I've been looking into, like I told you, I want to do aesthetic nursing. Like, I'm still for that. I'm also looking into like where I can actually combine my degrees. So like, I essentially abandoned one degree, like, or I generally don't use it, like, you know, to at least the bachelor's. I don't use the bachelor's. I do use my master's, which I guess, okay, but you know, like, I just feel like I just want to incorporate my wonderful criminal justice degree. And I was looking into forensic nursing. I feel like that combines everything that I've been doing, and I have not done all of this in vain. Like, you know, so I've looked into being a forensic nurse. I've looked into being a sane nurse, and step 1 is to have your RN. So I was like, okay, well, either way, I'm going to bridge to the RN. I will do my bachelor's. I don't know if I'm going for another master's, guys. I really don't. I don't think I have that one in me. But like, to do things and combine everything with all these years of experience, like forensic analysis, I can do all those things. Like, I can tailor my resume to the point where I can tie all these things together. Like, this is so much experience that I have that, you know, like, I don't want it to go to waste. So forensic nursing is something that I've been personally looking up into. I'm looking into sane nursing too. You know, again, my coworker Angel, I love her. You know, she's very like, yeah, girl, do it. She was like, personally, I can't do it because it's just. She was like, I need a trauma, and I was like, well, it is trauma. It's just a different type of trauma. I was like, trauma got levels. And then she was just like, you know what? You are absolutely right. Literally, forensic nursing is trauma. It's trauma nursing. It's a different type of trauma, but it is trauma nonetheless because I'm dealing with the victims. Like, you know, like I'm dealing with their trauma. And then helping them through their trauma while they're trauma dumping on me. Like, you know, it's a lot going on. Like, and I feel like I can handle all of that with everything. So these are just my ideas, my thoughts that I'm just sprinkling. Maybe it'll give somebody out there an idea to look into. But forensic nursing is something that I'm looking into along with aesthetics. So we're here. We're just living life. We're going to figure it out one step at a time. But anyway, I'm going to go get out of here. And I will talk to you guys later.